blacks is trending and Democrat is trending. Here's why. You've got racist MAGA supporters comparing prison sentences of black people versus the prison sentence that Hunter Biden might face, which is a pardon, no jail time. Racist MAGA supporters are comparing the prison sentences of black people, black artists, to that of the prison sentence that Hunter Biden may or may not face. Like this person tweeted, where is the outrage from the blacks within the Democratic Party when a young man like Kodak Black is sentenced to 4 years in prison for being black while the president's son gets off scot-free? I haven't heard a peep. We never accused MAGA supporters, racists, of being smart, and this one certainly is not smart. Didn't even Google. If he would have Googled, he would have learned that Kodak Black got a pardon from Donald Trump. Remember, we had that discussion over here on my page. Kodak Black, and then it came out that Rudy Giuliani and Donald Trump were selling pardons for $2 million, and we pretty much agree that Kodak Black got his pardon by paying $2 million. Moving on. This tweeter says, this is what white privilege looks like, folks. Now they believe in white privilege. Where's Al Sharpton or Benjamin Crump? I'll tell you where they are. They are out fighting for the rights of black people. They are out getting justice for black people. When the Biden Department of Justice decides to let white people walk when blacks are serving time for the same crime, no one's above the law, right? Absolutely. No one is above the law. Or how about this tweet? It's not a white privilege thing. Oh, now it's not a white privilege thing. But we're still acknowledging that white privilege exists after all of these years of the racists saying it doesn't. It's not a white privilege thing. It's a Democrat liberal thing. I do find it funny that two of these men who are black did prison, but the white president's son who did the same crime gets probation, and blacks think Democrats care about them. First and foremost, let's be clear. Blacks don't think that Democrats care about them. Blacks vote Democrat because Democrats will at least attempt to put in policy that benefits black people. But no, we don't believe that Democrats care about us. Whereas Republicans don't really acknowledge the needs and the struggles of black people. They don't acknowledge that America was founded on racism. They don't acknowledge that they have received 400 plus years of free labor. Black people built this country. And when they do talk about black people or to black people, they say things like, pull yourself up by your bootstraps. Stop pulling the race card. Stop being lazy. Those types of things. And currently, what are they doing? They are trying to erase black people altogether, banning books by black authors, removing black history from the school's curriculum, eliminating diversity, inclusion, and equity offices. That's what Republicans are doing regarding black people. Furthermore, MAGA racists, black people have been fighting against the injustices in the criminal justice system for years. The inequities, black people have been fighting against that for years. When you ask, where is Al Sharpton and Benjamin Crump? They are trying to right the wrongs that this racist and oppressive criminal justice system has put on to black people. And I want to make it clear, MAGA racists, I see you. You don't care about the inequities in sentencing when it comes to black people. You don't care that black people are unjustly sentenced at a harsher rate than white counterparts. You don't care about that. You are using the struggle and issue of black people to sound off for your MAGA king. The only thing you're upset about in this situation when comparing the harsh sentences of black people against Hunter Biden, you're just mad that Hunter Biden wasn't sentenced as harshly as black people. These people who are out there on Twitter, who have been blind for the past, I don't know how many decades, to the inequalities in the justice system, are only using the inequalities in the justice system because their MAGA king is facing 400 years in prison. If they really cared about the inequality or the inequity of black people within the criminal justice system, black people being sentenced at a harsher, longer sentence than those of white people who were charged and found guilty of the same crime, if they really cared, they would reach out to their representatives. They would reach out to Marjorie Taylor Greene that they love so much, or Jim Jordan, or Kevin McCarthy, or Ted Cruz, or Matt Gaetz, or Lindsey Graham, or the whole lot of them. They would reach out and they would sound off on the fact that they are now realizing this injustice that happens within the United States criminal justice system. But they ain't doing that because they really don't care. Like I said in my first video, they only care about the fact that Hunter Biden wasn't sentenced as harshly as black people. Period. Thank you for watching my video, and please make sure that you're following me on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram.